Hi guys, on today's video, I'll be talking about what Marvel and DC Comics did in the 90s. So far as I know, the 90s is where it was challenging for Marvel and DC, where DC has some good hits, while Marvel, for some reason, almost went downhill. I'll also be jumping to different years to talk about different famous comic books, plus I won't be talking about everything like debuts and comic runs and stuff, just some important comics that changed Marvel and DC. So far for DC Comics, they had some cartoon hits, and one of them was called Batman the Animated Series, who has started having his own comic run in 1992, when the TV show debuted a famous character named Harley Quinn. She would later be the main DC continuity in 1999 and Batman Harley 1. As for Marvel, the 1992 X-Men the Animated Series took some inspiration of the 1991 X-Men run that was drawn by Jim Lee. During the 90s, Marvel and DC had some events that were kind of big at that time. In 1993, DC shocked the fans with two famous storylines, such as Batman Nightfall and the death of Superman. There was also this event in 1994 called Zero Hour that was supposed to help with continuity issues. Marvel and DC will soon later again team up in a crossover in 1996, and that crossover will soon merge the universe together, creating Acclaim Comics that lasted for a while. A couple of Marvel events that took place in 1990s was 1991's Infinity Gauntlet that led into other events like 1992 Infinity War and 1993 Infinity Crusade. Marvel's other events was somewhat involves Onslaught, a villain that debuted in X-Men issue 53. That event created a new launch of Marvel Comics called Heroes Reborn that spammed with new titles. I think that was supposed to be similar to what DC did in the 80s. Anyway, I guess somewhere in there, no one likes these comic books, and they retconned it to where these characters have been accidentally transported into a pocket dimension separated from the main Marvel universe by Franklin. You know what? As I was trying to write this script about what Marvel Comics did in the 90s, this was some kind of hard to research, even using my Marvel Year by Year book. I was trying to follow along what the heck did Marvel do, and I can see why Marvel filed bankruptcy in the 90s. Also, explaining about those events is a headache to explain. I can see why the 90s have some difficulty in reading options. I guess I don't have anything to say about Marvel other than characters and teams that I'll talk about in recommendation on trade paperbacks. Anyway, let's get back to the DC Comics for a bit. DC pretty much has some graphic novel hits such as 1996 Kingdom Come alongside Batman Long Halloween that would soon get a sequel called Dark Victory in 1999. Superman also had a wedding with Lois in that year too in 1996. In 1998, Superman had a story called For All Seasons. Okay, so for my pro and cons about the 90s would be like, yeah, this was a tough script I wrote. And yeah, I guess the 90s were somewhat bad for DC and Marvel, especially Marvel, knowing they have to sell out characters' movie rights to different studios to make movies about them. And yeah, Marvel did have a comeback, and with some new Marvel characters runs between 1998 and 1999 after the Heroes Return event. While DC does have some good comic runs like JLA, Shazam, and other books too. For the trade paperback recommendation, now, FYI, I did not read a lot of these comics in the 90s on my app, but I know in fact there are popular characters like Deadpool and the Thunderbolts that have its own epic collection, and DC Comics have made some books about these graphic novels I talked about. And that would be it for this video. The 90s is a tough one to talk about, but I think the 2000s is where Marvel and DC have some goodies to talk about. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye! If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe, share a like, and hit the notification bell, and check out other videos on my channel too. Thanks for watching. Bye!